What's up, guys? Today I want to share with you what I've done all of last year to grow my hair out. And I think what I've done is maintaining my hair follicles and growing my hair faster. And I just want to say, I don't have any balding genetics. However, you can become bald if you don't take care of yourself. That's what I think. So, first off is the raw animal protein diet. All of last year, I ate a mixed diet of cooked foods with raw animal protein, but I increased the raw animal protein throughout the year. I started off with raw milk, then I included raw ground beef, and then raw organs, raw seafood, etc. And my main staples were raw egg yolks or whole eggs, raw milk, and raw ground beef. And I think that has improved my health a lot because my digestion has felt way better since I've included those foods. And when I am strict on the diet, I feel as if my hair grows much faster. My scalp is healthier. There's no flakes, nothing like that. And I can just focus on living. Second is I did not shampoo at all last year. So while this might not be hygienic, if you do not shampoo, that's taking away a variable that can stress your scalp, right? Because I remember I let my mom put a hair mask on me a couple times and it irritated my scalp. It was burning and I noticed like some hair fallout. Not sure if it was daily shedding, but it definitely did not help my hair grow. It felt like it was burning my scalp. And I did not shampoo since that moment. And so, in theory, all the nutrients and the scalp can just focus on growing instead of repairing and resupplying the natural oils of your head. Okay. Thirdly, is chill and enjoy the sun. So I worked outside. I've done that for 5 years straight. And sometimes I would just take off my hat or on my off days, just let the sun hit my scalp. And it definitely feels like my scalp is healthier when I let the sun hit it. And this is the thing about dandruff or any psoriasis thing you might have going on. I think those environments where you're not in the sun a lot and eat a bunch of garbage, the all that mold or like damp area in your head never gets a it stays there for longer and it causes problem for your scalp. But I think if you're in the sun a lot, the UV rays kill the bad bacteria or any mold or dampness. It reduces it and reduces the time that it's there. Therefore, you can't suffer any consequences from wet, damp hair and a bad diet from the sun. If that makes any sense, right? I've noticed when I didn't go out in the sun and ate a okay diet, I had hair problems. But when I would go outside and let the sun hit my scalp healed itself and I didn't have any flakes. It was interesting. And lastly, I did eggs on hair with animal fat hair mask. And this was important because I used a lot of head equipment like ear protection, a hat, glasses. And when I would coat my hair with an animal fat, it felt like my hair had armor and it felt shinier. Well, it looked shinier, it felt thicker. And I think when your hair is thicker, it's not going to break as easily. So every time I would coat it with that, plus my natural oils that I did not strip from the shampoo, I remember my hair feeling so thick. It was like a ball of clumpy hair. But not like in a bad way. It was tangled, but like it felt so thick. And I remember the first time I used the shampoo and brushed it and did everything what everyone recommends, my hair felt so thin afterwards. So right now, my hair feels pretty good, but I'm going to do some adjustments because as of this last month, January, I've included some natural shampoos and I noticed that my hair is falling out faster than it did before when I did not use shampoo. And these are natural shampoos. They're supposed to have ingredients that don't harm you. But still, putting a lot of shampoo on your head and stripping those oils away, I don't think is a good idea. I think you should stick to simple ingredients like an egg yolk. When I would shower with an egg yolk, I didn't feel like my hair was falling out, if at all. Right? Besides daily shedding, my hair would stay intact and then I would get not really soft and potentially shiny hair. And that's it, guys. let's just recap. Oh, I'm not done. Also, I put a shower filter on my shower and did not shower with hot water at all. Like, I avoided hot water at all costs. I did an experiment last week where I showered with hot water, and I feel like I destroyed my scalp and a lot of hair fell out. And I was like, whoa, what the hell? So shampoo plus hot water, don't do it. I would say shampoo minimal as possible, but if you are, just coat it with egg yolks and an animal fat hair mask so you can protect those ends, and cold water. All right? That's what I did most of last year. Now, I'm not going to guarantee you're going to smell good. I think the smelling of your hair and your body in general comes down to your diet and how healthy you are. That's why it's important to eat the raw animal protein diet. Because if you don't eat a good diet that is full with saturated fats, you're going to get burned in the sun. That's what I noticed. I'm able to tan much easier, and the sun doesn't irritate my skin since I've included raw animal fats, raw animal protein. But I remember when I went to Cancun and I was eating mixed seed oil food that they offered there. You just don't know what they put, but I assume they had seed oils here and there. I got the worst sunburn on my chest and shoulders. My skin peeled off, and that's aging, essentially, destroying your skin. And it was the biggest regret. But before that, no big deal. Of course, latitude and the sun exposure is going to affect it. But still, I thought my skin would be prepared for that, and it wasn't. And it was because I was eating a little bit of garbage, a little bit of processed food here, a little bit of processed food there, sugar, a lot of stuff. And that's it, guys. Let me know what you think, and honestly, I encourage you to do any hairstyle, short, medium, long. Right now, I enjoy having long hair. It's a blessing. I know a lot of men go bald, and it can ruin their confidence, and I understand why. When I see a one strand of hair fall off my head, it feels like, oh no, I lost a kid. I don't want to put it to that extreme, but like, it does not feel good at all. So I appreciate my hair length. I love it. And I suggest you try these tips to help you accomplish your hair goals. And yeah, that's it, guys. Thanks for watching.